how to go about bringing out the meditation or relaxation response. And whether I teach yoga or whether I teach relaxation, just as far as breath awareness, it's all the same thing. I think people get intimidated by saying, I have to meditate now. And it doesn't mean you have to become a yogi or have a small Indian dot at your head or wear a turban. So it just means that you have to be able to turn off the stress response or equalize the stress response. You'll see it on a basketball court when you're about to take a foul shot, or when an NBA player is at the foul shot, they'll pause for a second. That second window in time, usually they'll relax, take a deep breath, and follow through with what he always practices every day. Same thing with a shooter. A sniper will, in the competitive shooting, take a deep breath in, out, and between heartbeats, shoot. Because that's that moment of time of relaxation. If you do not have any form of relaxation, then you just rely on tolerating your stress response, which is usually what's elicited when a kid cuts you off on 355, or when somebody's late at the front desk, or when somebody's arbitrating why am I getting charged so much for a visit with Dr. Seguil. So I probably should put that up. So the bottom line with relaxation response and meditation is kind of letting the brain relax. If you can let the brain relax, then it automatically secretes serotonin. Everybody knows what serotonin is? It's what you release when you're on Prozac, Zoloft, and Paxil. And we write those, or not, I shouldn't say we, but my colleagues write them left and right for everything, from chronic pain to depression to sleep. It's all to get somebody to release serotonin when you can do it on your own. Twice a day, 5 to 30 minutes in the morning and 5 to 30 minutes at night. Most of my patients that have anxiety can't pass the 5-minute mark, and that's all right. That's all right. But as long as you practice a little bit of 5 minutes of a window, then that's cool. Usually it's enough to at least start practice. So what's what we're going to do now? So those of you that are ready, if you can put your plates down for a second. Just for 5 minutes. So what we're going to do...
5 minutes was a huge
5 minutes. 5 minutes or 300... that's good. We'll just leave it as is. This will be something that's very basic. But first, I'll usually start with mechanics of shoulder relaxation. So you all have backs that you can lie back against so you don't get fatigued out. 30 minutes of sitting like this is annoying. Numbness, tingling, points of pressure will get annoying. So sitting on a chair is cool. This has no support, so I have to kind of find a position that's easy. So comfortable position, both feet grounded on the ground. Hands can be on your waist or on the armrest, but somewhere that's comfortable where you can sit without being disturbed. And if you're comfortable with it, close your eyes gently. Just blink and close. If you're not comfortable with it, then try to keep your eyes just barely open. And then the cool thing about breath awareness meditation is, even if you're not into it, your breath will automatically take over on its own. What you want to do at first is just observe that you have 2 phases. Notice the muscles that move when you inhale. Notice the muscles that contract in your posture when you exhale. 3 rounds just observing and noticing your muscle change and your posture change. Actively aware of which muscles are moving. If you're not, then you can imagine at least your ribs. Between the ribs is the intercostal space. They're working. Underneath the ribs, you've got the diaphragm, and it's working. So we all should be done with the 3 rounds or cycles of breath. Now I'll have you take a deep breath in the nose, roll the shoulders back, chest out, and then slowly let it out symmetrically for about 8 seconds. In again, shoulders up to the ears. Pause for a second, roll the shoulders back, and then exhale, roll the shoulders down. Almost like your shoulder blades are touching. Slowly, at the end, squeeze out your abdomen. Inhale again, shoulders up to the ears. Accentuate the movement. More space. Pause for a second, gentle. Roll back. Let the shoulders roll down and exhale. 3 more times on your own. Move as much as you want. Shoulders up. Pause. into breath and slow down the breath at your own pace. Hold the pause for as long as you want. The image I sometimes give my patients to help is roller coaster going up with the inhale, pausing at the crest of the coaster, and then exhale and going down. If you've got the hang of it, let go of the shoulder movements, and just do the deep breathing in and out. 3 more. Breath in, pause, breath out. After you're finished, 1 more cycle. Let go of the exercise and just observe the breath. Notice if you have any changes, whether it's dizziness or tingling or a little bit of a warm-up, and hold on to those positives. Now I want you to think about a mantra to put in with the breath. Mantras, as I was taught by Herb Benson at Harvard, are a word, a sound, a thought, or a title of a prayer. Just think about something that you can repeat in your mind's eye with every breath in. Sometimes the word heal comes to mind, sometimes it's relax, sometimes it's the sound of a wave crashing. You choose. Give you a second to kind of figure out one. Word, sound, thought, prayer. Once you have that, remember it. Now let's all take a deep breath in and exhale through the nose. Inhale, repeat the mantra in your mind's eye. Flash that word, sound, thought, or prayer. Hold the pause. Let it go. Inhale, think of the word, sound, thought, prayer. Hold. Exhale. 5 cycles on your own with your mantras. Cycles. Just pause. Be aware. Wherever you are in your breath cycles, just let it go. Notice how you feel. Wiggle your toes in your shoes. Notice where they are, where your feet are placed. Without moving your feet, just get a wiggle in your ankle and knees. Again, noticing where the space is in time and space. Wiggle back and forth at your lumbar, your low back. Bring the shoulders up one more time, roll them back. And circle, if your neck isn't bothering you, circle to one rotation in one way, and back the other way. Remain in a neutral spine. Wiggle the fingers, elbows. Gently open your eyes. So this is, if you can do it for 30 minutes, what we try to do to relax. Most of you will be a little bit relaxed or have kind of, even sleepy is a form of relaxation. Going to sleep is not meditating. You have no serotonin and Zoloft, Prozac, and Paxil work when you're sleeping, but this doesn't. But this sets up for better sleep. This sets up for a better foul shot. This sets up for better cancer fighting. Also sets up for having your medicines work better, your diet work better, behavioral therapy work better. So practicing twice a day, 5 to 30 minutes in the morning, 5 to 30 minutes at night, in addition to good mechanics, nutrition, behavioral therapy, always get to the body, the point where the body is healing 110%. So hopefully this helps.
Thank
Any questions at all?
I usually will end meditation with this because sometimes people will use their alarm clocks.
That's pretty frightening to come out of meditation and be slapped in the face by an alarm clock.
So I'll usually use a tingsha, or there's something called, there's an app you can download from the internet that's free or $1, and it gives you the same sound, and you can turn it to from 5 minutes to 6 hours, and it'll bring you out. It's a nice way to kind of come out of meditation and get the benefits.